Hello, beautiful soul family. Rebecca here, your vibe mentor, bringing you another video on how to raise your vibration so you can live your best life. Welcome to Monday Magic Intuitive Energy reading that just so happens to fall on the beautiful, beautiful date of 12/12/2022. That is a lot of twos. That is a lot of balancing. And I have been feeling a strong sense of things coming to a close, a chapter ending. And silly me, I thought it was the end of the year, but of course I became aware this morning that the 12/12 portal is all about closing and rebalancing, ending a chapter, the new to come. There are also some who suggest that there may be clarity that comes through this, that there may be awareness of things that have previously gone unseen coming to our attention. So we'll see how this plays out. This is not one that I have traditionally sort of tracked, so I am more aware of it this year than I have been ever before, and we will see how that plays out. The energies that I am experiencing are also very very peaceful, that there's a surrender. There's a comfort in the ending of this chapter, that what we needed to do has been done, or what we were able to do has been done. That time has gone, and we are now stepping into this new energy. And however the past has gone for you has been solidified. Now, of course, everything is always changing, and there's always opportunities to shift and change. But this is a significant demarcation that as we move forward, things will be different in one way or the other. Whether it's external or internal will depend on you and the place that you are at. There are some suggestions around noticing the nervous system state. Notice if you are gripping to or if you are surrendering. Start to get really intimate with your body and what your body feels like when you are in resistance. I talk a lot about complex trauma on my channel. It is always a part of the everyday life. It is part of the human condition. It is a global epidemic right now. And so really, I tend to shy away from the big T word trauma because it is the human condition. We have a tendency, because of the hustle culture that we live in, to live in a state of hypervigilance. You'll notice most commonly it's in the shoulders. We're really tense, we're really tight. It's as if we are white knuckling the steering wheel of life. We're gripping. And especially in these moments, as we go through this 12/12 date or even step into a new year, we can still be holding on to things that we don't want to let go of, whether it's physical or emotional. We may be resistant to what is being asked of us. We may be trying to cling to things that have gone already. And all of that will be evident in the state of your physical and emotional being. You will notice if you have that strained tension in your throat, the tight shoulders. Many times your hands are even just more tense and gripping. And it often can go unseen. Many times we are acting from the subconscious, which is below our conscious awareness, which is likely coming from some sort of program of not enoughness, separation, control, attachment. So what you can do is scan your body and notice, are you holding tension in your forehead? Are you holding tension in your neck? Are you holding tension in your shoulders, in your arms, in your hands, in your legs, in your pelvis, your ankles or your toes? And consciously choose to let it all go. that this is the most beautifully auspicious time to let go. Surrender to what will be. Remember your oneness with the divine creator. That you are no more separate from your creator than my finger is from my body. That we are being lived by life. And the illusion of control causes pain and suffering. It is time to cancel hustle culture. It is truly the antithesis of everything we seek. Stillness speaks. Stillness is the key. Gripping for control, gripping the steering wheel of life, resistance, hypervigilance, hustle, all of it comes from the belief in not enoughness. I'm not enough. The world is not enough. There's never enough. It comes from doubt. Doubt that the divine has this handled. Fear that it's all up to you. Fear that you are alone. And that if you stop resisting, if you stop hustling, it all fall apart. We doubt that we will be cared for. And in that resistance, in that hypervigilance, in that clenched state, you are in a very masculine, blocking state of being. That as we calm, we relax, we let go, we surrender, we are stepping back into the feminine, back into vulnerability. But it is open, it is magnetizing, it is receiving. That we are not meant to be on all the time. In fact, we are meant to be off a vast majority of the time. Now, on meaning hypervigilant, off meaning magnetizing, receiving, allowing. That we are intended to predominantly be resting in waiting. And many of us can have resistance to that term, waiting. I know patience is not my strong suit, but there's a shift in perspective that can move it from waiting to curiosity. Resting in curiosity. Knowing that this is already taken care of. It's already done. It's just a question of whether or not we can allow it in. Even though things are still being put into place, even though we can choose the perspective of impatience, being fed up, tired of the way it is. We can choose that. But know that there is another option. That if we rest in curiosity, we get to nourish ourselves, enjoy the pleasures of life, open up to receive. Lao Tzu says, nature does not rush, and yet everything is accomplished. Enjoy with curiosity while it is done for you. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to deserve it. You already do. You don't have to accomplish or achieve. Certainly not chase. And in the beginning stages of these surrendering moments, it can seem like it's falling apart. But the truth is, what you set up, the structures you put in place, the plans that you designed all on your own, will need to fall away. But it is not falling apart. It is falling into place. And there is the freedom that you seek. There in that surrender, the resting in curiosity, the delicious self-care, rejuvenation, regeneration, renewal, It's fun. And we get to watch how all of the pieces are put back together in a more beautiful way than we ever could have devised. One of my favorite people in the entire world is Carrie Green. She is a beautiful human being and wrote a wonderful book that I would highly recommend to purpose-driven entrepreneurs. And she said that in order for a star to be born, a gassy nebulous must combust. That in these moments where it feels like things might be falling apart, you, a star, are being born. So sit back and watch as things fall into place. And remind yourself, there is so much joy on the other side of blank, on the other side of this struggle, this seemingly big problem, on the other side of allowing, receiving, stillness. The very thing that you fear most, the thing that we must go through, the freedom, the joy, the peace that you seek is on the other side of that. So keep your eyes on the prize. Rest in curiosity. Make it fun. It's up to us. How much delicious self-care can you come up with today? Connect with the divine, and it'll all be all right. It's a beautiful, beautiful season. A beautiful, beautiful day. And I'm here for you if you need any assistance. I do offer free 30-minute sessions. I would love to connect with you if you are interested in stepping into your purpose or removing the blocks that keep you from it. That session will be for you. All right. I love you, my friends. I will see you on the flip side. Take care. Namaste.